I want to make a Hall effect thruster with no experience whatsoever. This is day 2. Time to make a plan. I spent the past few days trying to get a grasp for the enormity of this project, and since then have attempted to make a plan that's more digestible and approachable. Essentially, divide the larger task into smaller ones that are more specific and accomplishable. We've all heard this before, but hey, it works. So the overall project design will be split into 3 main phases. Phase 1 will be the literature review. So, reading a bunch of papers and textbooks and taking notes on them to understand fundamental concepts and figure out engineering parameters that I would need to know to actually make the Hall effect thruster. I found a few papers that I'll discuss further in the coming days, but the main textbook that I'll use will be this one by Goebel and Katz. For my own sake, I'll just say this right here, just so that if I lose track in the future, I can rewatch this video. I'll read chapters 1, 2, and 3, which are the introductions to thruster principles and plasma physics, and then skip to chapters 7, 8, and 10.1, which are all about Hall effect thrusters. There might be more useful information in the textbook, such as chapter 4, but we'll get to that later. For now, I feel like this is a pretty good layout for phase 1, and as far as how long it'll take, I'm optimistically going to say that by the end of this month, provided I spend an average of 1 hour or 90 minutes per day between classes, homework, and lab work, phase 2 should commence, and its plan will be discussed later on. And when it comes to these update videos, I plan to post once every few days, just because I'm still learning and it takes time to record and edit these, but the more familiar I get once I start learning more and getting more efficient with my time, I can upload more frequently. So you can kind of say that this is a side attempt. Lastly, thank you all so much for the support in the first video. I genuinely appreciate it, and I couldn't stop smiling, and I still can't stop smiling, knowing that you're also a part of this journey with me, and I promise I won't let you down. And if any one of you have any suggestions on ways I can improve, whether it be for editing, a correction to something I said, or an article that you read and found useful, any and all help is appreciated, so that I can continue to improve and have you enjoy watching this process just a little more. So, that concludes day 2. I'm excited to get started. See you soon.